Second design is before after with one control group. This design is also known as pre-test, post-test with one control group. And this design is represented symbolically by these red font. So here what we are doing, first of all, we are forming experimental and control group by any random process or random assignment of the test units into the experimental group and control group. Now, before applying the treatment, we are observing both experimental group as well as control group. After applying treatment, once again we are observing both experimental group and control group. Once again, I am taking same example. Suppose X is our treatment, which is advertisement, and output variable is awareness. And we are interested to see the effectiveness of this advertisement to increase the awareness about any brand or about any product. So what we are doing, first of all, we form these experimental and control groups. These groups are as homogeneous as possible. After that, we observe awareness in both the group at the same time. Suppose initially, awareness in the experimental group comes out to be 20%. Since control group is similar as the experimental group, we are expecting same awareness in the control group also. After that, we are applying treatment or we are showing this advertisement to the experimental group, and then again we are observing the awareness both in the experimental group and control group. So the observations O2 and O4, they are taken at the same time. So suppose after applying the treatment or after applying this advertisement, after showing this treatment to the experimental group, we observe that awareness has been increased up to 80%. And at the same time, when we are observing awareness in the control group, it may be remain constant as 20% or it may increase after some time. So suppose it is 25%. Okay. Now in this case, the treatment effect is calculated by taking the subtraction of O2 minus O1, that is 80 minus 20 minus 25 minus 20, which is 60 minus 5, which is 55%. So that means again this advertisement is not 80% effective, it is 55% effective. So here this value is affected by the extraneous variable, and this value 80%, it is affected by treatment. It is affected by the internal characteristic of the group, that is extraneous variable. It may be affected by the testing effect. It is due to the testing effect, and it may be due to the instrument effect. Here whatever 20% we are getting, it is only due to the extraneous variable or internal characteristic of the control group, and 25% it is due to extraneous variable, it is due to testing effect, it is due to instrument effect. It may be 80% and 25%, it is also due to some history effect or maturation effect. Okay, so once we get the subtraction of, once we subtract O1 from O2, that is 80 minus 20, 60%. So this is only due to treatment effect plus testing plus instrument. So the effect of internal characteristic of the group is being eliminated when we take the subtraction of O1 from O2. Similarly, this 5% which we are getting, this is because of testing plus instrument. Once we take the subtraction of these two terms, so whatever answer we are getting, that is 55%, it is only due to treatment, because here we are able to eliminate the effect of testing and instrument as well as history effect and maturation effect. So this is before after with one control group or pre-test post-test with one control group design.